Fuck it. We're affiliated with
Smackin'.
sunflower seeds. I'm Greg Silver.
So when your friends bail on your video games, don't smack them. Smack some seeds.
Yeah, they have a bunch of flavor. They got garlic parm. You got to pick these up when I'm done. Cinnamon churro. You told me not to do that, didn't you? Oh, damn it. Maple brown sugar. Pizza.
Yeah, that's a limited flavor, though.
Oh.
I don't know if it's still there. It might still be available.
We have some you can buy them directly from me.
Yeah.
$50 a pack. Ranch. There's also cracked pepper. Basically, if you thought of a flavor and wondered, could they slap these on some seeds? They probably did.
Yeah, if you've seen their advertisements, they tell you that you guys ask for way too much, and then go, boom, we did it. And I'm like, oh, I didn't ask for that one.
Be fucking happy.
But Smackin', link in the bio, 10% off of your purchase of these sunflower seeds. Bold flavor. Don't smack your friends. Smack some seeds.
And for what
I feel like we could do that at the end of every protocol.
Smack each other?
Don't smack the thing we talked about. Smack some seeds.
I'm actually, this...
I'd like the bucket.
I was just going to say, this is a nice bucket.
Smack into a Slim Jim! Ah, shit. Wait, these are seeds. Smackin' seeds. Yay.
My shadow knows my story. My shadow knows my story.
What's up, basement dwellers? Sorry about that. We have a new person on the production table. Chris the Dace Man Dace here, joined as always with Jarrett.
What up?
And Moke.
I'm gonna yell.
Go. And we're talking the Wrestling Protocol here live at Adventureland Store. As you can see behind us, the same backdrop we had for the monthly protocol. We're here this weekend to kick off a huge wrestling weekend here at Adventureland, where Tommaso Ciampa will be here in the store Sunday, 1 to 3. So come out, get an autograph from Tommaso Ciampa. We'll be here Sunday, 1 to 3, and we're going to jump into the Wrestling Protocol. First and foremost, last Friday night SmackDown, August 14th. Show kicks off with Chelsea Green. So what did you guys think about the whole, all of a sudden now having 30 days to defend your championship stipulation thrown in there?
I don't know what their deal is with her, but like, I don't know what their deal is with her though. They consistently like, I don't know what it is. They just don't like her. Like anybody else can sit 60 days out and not have a problem, but as soon as it's Chelsea, they're like 30 days, defend it. Like get a mask, defend it.
As soon as it was Chelsea, it was like, we're taking it tonight. And she had to beg for the 30 days.
Well, I guess that's my confusion is like, I don't know if you remember before SummerSlam, like that's what they led off with Liv. They were like, haven't defend the title in 100 days. But now all of a sudden, you have a champion that's actually hurt, has to defend it in 30 days.
Well, I mean, didn't they used to do 30 days?
Yeah.
Isn't that like the old thing? Are they trying to bring that back? Or was it a fluke that she won and they're now just kicking that title off? I'm like, this is coming from somebody who knows nothing.
Well,
and like, I'm just trying to see storylines where that would make sense.
it goes back to the thing we talked about in a previous episode. I know we only have 2, but one of them we talked about the fact that they had a 30-day pay-per-view schedule that they would always do. So you always had to defend it by the pay-per-view. Now that they just defend the titles, because tonight on SmackDown, after we get done doing our live, Kevin Owens and CM Punk are going toe-to-toe for the
Kevin
WWE
Owens is
Championship.
going to destroy CM Punk.
He might. The way they book lately, there's a good chance that Kevin walks away with it tonight. We'll get to that a little bit later, but it was weird that they threw this stipulation in. It obviously worked because it's a lot of sympathy for Chelsea to like back that character. The weird thing was having Gunther come out and then Zack Ryder's awful twin brother Matt Cardona come out and try to stand up to Gunther and then get his butt handed to him like instantly.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's what Gunther does. Except for like after he beat Cena, then he was a bitch for a little bit.
He had a weird, a slow start to 2026. How did you feel about the King of the Indies getting slammed into the mat several times?
I mean, much like, unfortunately, Gunther said, at least he's out of catering. He's back on TV. No, but did anybody else find it hilarious at the fact that they were just like, until somebody comes and takes it off of you, Chelsea, you're still my champion. And then immediately afterwards, our career killer and our Jake Paul of wrestling comes out to take the title from Chelsea. Nah, but it's just comedic timing for me. Like, hey, until someone takes it off you, and Gunther's like, oh, I have to end somebody else's career, so might as well be yours.
Yeah, I would have actually appreciated Gunther versus Chelsea because she had a hell of a match versus Penta in Lucha Underground. So it would have been better than I am a big Zack Ryder fan. I am not a Matt Cardona fan, and I know like everybody else is the exact opposite. But I have all the Zack Ryder merchandise still.
I really thought they were gonna put. I really thought they were gonna put Cardona over.
You gotta be close to your face.
I really thought they were gonna put Cardona.
Eat it.
I really thought they were. No, I really thought they were gonna put Cardona over just for the simple fact of Gunther had his back turned to Chelsea and he low blows them. So I thought they were gonna do that as a way to get Cardona back on TV and not have Gunther win and it be not clean. But
They
Yep.
straight jobbed him
WWE.
out.
Yep.
Yeah, they gave it. Vince must have been there for the night and said, "Nah, throw him off the stage." Other things that happened that night. Obviously, Gunther defeated Matt Cardona in a submission with the Boston Crab. It's not even his move. So like they were like, "Hey, just put him in a basic, terrible Walls of Jericho." And
I thought you said nobody has moves anymore from the
No.
last time you guys were like, oh yeah, everybody has a super kick now.
well, yeah, but they've been like with him. They've been featuring the sleeper. The
Yes.
sleeper hold's been like that's how he tapped out Cena. That's how he tapped out AJ. And I think he did to Goldberg too,
Tapped
right?
out.
So, but now we're just going to do Boston Crab with Cardona because he's not worth the time for the sleeper hold.
yeah, why use your actual finisher on somebody? You know what? Use whatever the hell you want. 'cause
You don't need to.
Should just finger poke a Doom and would have been fine. Other matches that happened: Baron Corbin, as the champion, successfully defeated Carmelo Hayes with the end of days, but it was also typical heel move that he won that with. How'd you feel about that match?
I have to ask you, how did you feel? You got to see
Um,
your little Jewish boy from down the corner.
Oh yeah, I wish he would have brought a nice little Reuben to the stage as well. Little Yachty.
No, but I'm very happy Yachty actually hit a spot. Hooray!
Did
Wait,
you?
wait, what was it? What's his name?
Yachty.
Yachty. Little
He
Yachty.
makes a hell of a Reuben with some schmear. Did you hear they canceled his concert for the Sunday night main event? He was supposed to do a concert for the show. No, I think on the show. And they made the decision of like, we're not going to do that.
No, please. For the love of God. I'm telling you, I'm over these celebrities and the rappers on the show. Just put the damn wrestlers in the ring.
The only one I really appreciated, and I think you may have seen this match, was Stephen Amell. When he did the whole thing with Cody.
Was it Cody or was it Stardust?
Well, he was Stardust.
Hey, give me credit for knowing that.
100%. I think Cody wouldn't appreciate that, but hey.
Well, I mean, mostly it's just that I think I knew it because I was watching Arrow at the time and like was a huge Stephen Amell fan.
Mm-hmm.
And like then I was like, oh look, he's doing wrestling stuff.
He's actually pretty good in the ring. There's a couple of them that are like surprisingly good in the ring.
I will give respect where it's due.
Mm-hmm.
Bad Bunny killed it in the ring
Oh.
when Bad Bunny was in the ring.
think I
100%.
saw that too.
He was down in Puerto Rico. That was perfect for him. Other things that happened on that card for SmackDown, the MFTs became the new WWE Tag Team Champions, defeating Damian Priest and R-Truth and the War Raiders. How do we feel about that match?
I'm sad.
There's a running
I want
trend
to
that
see R-Truth just win everything. He needs to win everything.
they're making a push so he can go face CM Punk. It's the way the ladder works.
He should have ended Cena. I'm sorry. I love you, R-Truth.
Why would he do that to his older brother?
I'm over the War Raiders.
Oh, that's fair.
Can we just name them the Snore Raiders at this point? Their matches are not good. The division is going stale. They have to find somebody to take that division back over.
They had such a good division, and they let it slip through their hands with the Motor City Machine Guns leaving, with New Day leaving, with like keeping the Hardys in TNA, even though they're bringing everybody else over. Like they have. I don't know what they were thinking, but the running trend for SmackDown, which is like you have to. I think Tyler made this point last week on our show. You have to watch every show because things happen. Another title change happened where JC Jane from what was the Fatal Influence?
Penal influence.
Defeated Tiffany Stratton for the Women's United States Championship. Back-to-back title drops. The MFTs I expected. I didn't expect them to take it off Tiffy unless Chelsea's not going to get cleared.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of because the fact that they had Nia come out to challenge her and then you take the title off of Tiffy, it's either somehow they're going to spark up like a triple threat in that as like, hey, Tiffy's now pissed at Chelsea, or if they're going to push Chelsea out of it, which I really don't think Chelsea's going to get cleared in 30 days because they were initially saying 90 days on it.
They got to give her the Doom mask. Let her do the Cody thing or the Trish Stratus thing. Doom.
She's got to get the tattoo on the neck then.
That's. She doesn't need to do that.
Nobody needs to do that.
Cody does. You keep pointing out all the things Cody hates. Cody doesn't like
Cody
that he did that.
doesn't even want to do that.
That's fine.
In the final match of the night, it was Cody Rhodes versus Sami Zayn with the stipulation that if Sami beat Cody, he was the #1 contender because of a backstage back and forth they had in front of Nick Aldis. It went to a no contest due to Randy Orton slipping in after Cody kept trying to get him all night to come fight him. Finally, he ruined that match. So I don't know what happens to Sami in this, because like he's just the odd man out on every feud right now. Like he's not involved in the title hunt. He's not involved in whatever Cody thing's going on.
Sammy's the middle child right now. He's just the pick-me guy. Like, nobody wants him, but he's just there in the background like, please, please.
The literal redheaded stepchild. Hey, it's what it is. That
Take
was
offense to that. Damn it.
I got a little ginger in the beard. That was
Same.
right. That was pretty much SmackDown for last week. Would set up this week. There was another promo between Owens and Punk. They have the main event tonight on SmackDown, which will be airing live within the next couple hours. Who do you think goes over on that? We touched base a little bit. I think KO might.
I feel like it being in Canada that it has to be KO, but I don't know if you guys like fully watched that promo. Both of them looked like they were genuinely getting pissed off at what each other were saying. Like the week before they dropped the mic and they got face to face, and obviously it's probably a work, but like at the same time, like the fact that he's bringing up stuff from 20 years ago feels like there's a little bit of hate there because you don't bring up something that you're over for a little bit of hate, and then the fact that he brings up that the camera caught him calling him a fat slob, it's just like he's picking little things that like I feel like he's genuinely pissed about.
Yeah, I could see that. There was a legitimate callbacks and they're back and forth. They referenced this was the week they referenced AEW, right?
Mhm.
Where basically Punk,
friends.
referenced his friends.
And then he said it's more than just three. Talking about Omega and the Young Bucks, but
So there's a lot. I don't know if you remember the CM Punk falling out that he had with AEW. You may have caught like some of it.
Was that before or after he was in UFC? Or
After.
Okay. Maybe?
Who?
Me?
I feel like I'm yelling.
Who's saying it? Who's saying it? Is it Frank? Is it Frank?
Shut up,
Shut
Frank.
up, Frank.
Shut up.
You got to make love to it.
All right, I'll just be right on it. I'll be like I was kissing Frank. Was
Yes.
this Frank's mic? Yeah.
I'm so used to over peaking on my damn mic when we're on. How much louder
You've never
can
peaked.
I get?
You've never peaked. All right, my bad. But I was gonna say, but didn't Kevin Owens get hurt previously? And like that was when like he had to drop everything that he was doing. So like, are they gonna build that back up?
Well, he was supposed to face Randy at WrestleMania because Kevin Owens was a heel at the time or a bad guy at the time, and they were building towards the WrestleMania match between him and Orton, with Orton being a face. So Orton's a bad guy right now, I guess. Not that we talked about this. There's not really good guys, bad guys,
I'm
but
gonna say they lost that kind of like aspect of the show, didn't they?
yeah,
There's
well,
just conflict between people now.
yeah, and Randy's tied up with Cody, so the Kevin versus Punk thing makes sense. I honestly would like Punk to go over just so we can run with this feud longer than just 3 weeks. There's a lot of like.
Bad blood. There's
Yeah.
genuinely bad blood in this feud.
So they referenced in that promo last week the ROH incident that when Punk and KO were on the independent scenes 25 years ago, Kevin was just starting, and Punk he's got a reputation for having an attitude in the back locker room. Kevin Owens allegedly tried to make a joke with him, didn't go over well. Punk got mad. Punk yelled at him. Shit stuck. So that's basically the foundation of their hatred.
So could I draw that to because like I've tried to do some research and I've tried to like look up old stuff. Could you say that's like kind of like Hogan and Foley, where like
Yeah.
Hogan made fun of Foley for being out of shape, even though Foley was like, I'm still athletic.
Yeah, basically calling Foley a carny because like he would just throw his body into things. This was more face-to-face confrontation where
in a room full of his peers on a brand new scene that he's
Yeah.
just getting involved in. It's like if you started a job and like your first week on the job, your boss calls you a piece of shit.
Get in the mic.
he's about to drop a rap.
Moke doesn't know how to move the
I don't
needle.
use microphones, man. I'm about to hold it like this for the rest of the show.
And Mr. Anderson has joined us.
What? This is the mic.
Stop with the motion.
I hate it here. God damn it.
Well, tonight
Clip
on,
it.
clip.
Clip it.
That's a damn clip.
tonight on SmackDown, it'll be Kevin Owens versus CM Punk. We'll be talking about that next week. Hopefully that the feud's continuing. But we're going to roll into AEW Collision. Mainly, there was a lot of matches, which I didn't realize that show ran that long. These matches were probably 5 minutes each. The AEW World Trios Championship match saw the Hangman, Adam Page, and Brodito, which is ROH World Champion Bandito and Brody King, defeat the Lethal Twist. They had parentheses of who the people were, but by leaving the parentheses in there of who they were, it did not make me know them anymore. The conglomeration were speaking before they faced off in the C3. I think that's the Continental Classic Championship tournament.
Is that the mask one?
No,
No.
This is the other company, AEW.
Oh, this is okay.
And
My
there's a
bad.
reason I'm doing Collision. The AEW C3 tournament saw the CML World Heavyweight Champion Chiro defeat Brian Cage, both of the Don Callis family. So they were happy that like both were in the Callis family.
Okay.
Darby Allin asked Kevin Knight what family means. That was a terrible promo in the back. AEW World Women's Tag Team Champion Divine Dominion defeated Rachel Riveter and Maserati. Is that a car?
It's a car company.
Car company? A match that was really good. The Nigel McGuinness defeated the Ops Katsuri Shibata. Did I get that right? Anywhere close? Pretty close?
7 out of 10.
Better than the car? Okay.
Better than little Yachi.
Little Yachi, he would do great in AEW. Come out with a rabbi hat and all that. ROH World Television Champion. Since when did Leo Rush start calling himself the Black Heart?
He's been the Blackheart again. He went back to it after when he left. What was it?
WWE?
Yeah, thank you. Sorry, I was gonna say
Once you go
NXT.
Black Heart, you never go back.
Well, he teamed with the Rascals and defeated Jacques Broxton. He beat people. He beat people. I can't.
Fresco-matic.
Fresco-matic.
Watson and Ice Williams.
Why is he named after a drink? Like it sounds like a Fresca machine that just pours out Fresca, whatever.
It could be.
The Hurt Syndicate, I know them, and Shane Taylor Promotions defeated.
Wait, the guy's name has promotions as his last name?
They're tag teams.
Okay. Oh, okay. My bad. I was like, damn.
This AEW makes sure everybody gets on the card. Sonico,
He's not wrong.
Julie Montana, Ro Montana, and Jake Redondo. The reason I watched Collision or acknowledged it, Tommaso Ciampa,
Hell yeah.
he cuts a promo about the Casino Gauntlet, which I'm actually interested in because MJF and Andre Del Idolo are in it. Ciampa basically came out and said, "You better hope I didn't pull 3. So whoever wins out of you two, I'm coming." And then Mercedes Moné, you may know her from WWE as Sasha Banks, defeated Skyflight's Zeta Steel. And that was Collision on Saturday. Do you see how they doubled the matches on SmackDown, and I think it's the same runtime?
Well, I mean, if you are saying what I think you're saying as far as, like, the way that they structure everything, it makes sense that they want to put in more to draw more attention, to give more opportunity.
Yeah, and AEW tries to be the company that's more sports-oriented than entertainment-oriented. That sounded bad. More sports than storyline.
It's wrestling.
It's wrestling. They don't do the point system anymore, right?
No.
No, they gave up that. They used to have rankings and like would make people challenge it for the title based on the rankings. Like they tried.
That's awesome.
They tried to make it a legitimate sport, and then they ran into an issue where they didn't want the guy that was winning so much to actually go for the championship, and went, "Oh, let's just nonchalantly stop tracking." Because like all of a sudden you'd have a Darby Allin who was undefeated for 4 months, and then the champion was Kenny Omega, and at that time Darby Allin wasn't in the main event picture.
So is this the company that still gives them a different persona instead of making it them?
Legally, sometimes they have to change it. So like since, for example, Tommaso Ciampa, since that's his name, and they use that in WWE, he was able to use that when he left. Someone like Mercedes Moné, WWE owns Sasha Banks as a trademark.
That is weird.
And then Mercedes Moné, I believe Mercedes is her real name. Moné is what she made up as the last name. So technically AEW will own that, so if she left both of them and had nowhere to go, she'd just be Mercedes, whatever the hell her last name is.
Mercedes S-Class.
Yeah. There's a lot of cars on that car on Saturday.
I can't wait for the Jeep to come in.
But to bring it back home to the point, Tommaso Ciampa, he will be here Sunday, 1 to 3, signing autographs. You can get your tickets today at adventureland.com/Shopify. Or I believe at the table we'll be selling them here Sunday as well. So if you guys want some tickets, come to the store. We got the QR code. We got the link in the bio. Yeah. Come check out Tommaso Ciampa. Check out the store. The store's been open for about a month now, and it's really filling out. Really, really a cool place. And we're doing live shows from here again.
It
So
makes me want to spend money.
I do every time I come in here. Thankfully I don't have the kids, because the kids see the toys and they run right to them, and they're more expensive than my comics.
Yeah.
So whose hobby's more expensive? But Tommaso Ciampa will be here this Sunday, Adventureland store in the Gloucester County Premium Outlets, 1 to 3. We'll be here running a table where you can play WWE 2K26 and AEW Fight Forever. Moving on to the next show, Monday Night Raw.
Okay, I'm back because I totally forgot about Collision. You guys, I looked on there and I was like, that's not the matches I watched on.
What did you watch?
I watched Wednesday. I forgot about Saturday.
Yeah, they have 2 shows.
Yeah, I forgot about
There's
Saturday.
a lot to watch.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fair,
There's
but
so much to watch.
I caught you up on the important part. Ciampa had a promo.
Yeah, yeah. You started going in. I was like,
And there were cars.
And the McGuinness match was good. But I think McGuinness had a match on... Or no, McGuinness had the match on Dynamite.
that's why I was saying when you said Nigel McGuinness, I was confused. I was like, hold on. And then you said Hicharito.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, okay. And then you said
they
another name, and I was like, no, because they're moving up in the gauntlets or in the Continental. Gauntlet.
okay.
So them two must have fought on Saturday, which apologies, I'll catch up next week. They fought on Saturday, and then they faced each other on Wednesday, kind of like what we're dealing with on Raw.
Okay, that makes sense. Speaking of Raw, Javon Evans defeated J.D. McDonough. There was big Cass interfered again. I am not interested in Big Cass's return. I was really hoping he had Enzo with him. I liked them as a tag team. Big Cass is just, they have too many giants. Unless he's just food, like they're prepping him as food for Oba.
Good thing nobody can hear our producer.
A 5'3" girl who is 6 foot tall. Whatever. Still can't hear you. She's 5'1". She'll just shrink as the show goes on.
4'11".
Legally can't drive.
3'8". Every time she talks, she just gets shorter.
Anyway, Big Cass beat the heck out of Javon Evans, who defeated JD McDonough. I don't remember why that match happened, unless it was just a match to have a match.
Listen, the only thing that I can say with that match is his OG cutter is so athletic. They just need to make Cody stop doing the cutter at this point. The fact... All right, cool. I'm screaming into the mic at this point. No, but at this point, they need to stop making Cody do the cutter, because the way Evans gets up off the top turnbuckle on that cutter is disgusting. And he actually makes the cutter look lethal again. It is high impact, it's loud, and it sounds super painful.
I love watching him. I hate his gimmick.
Yeah.
His gimmick's annoying as hell.
6'7".
Yeah. Oh, let's get bouncy, and let's just start.
That's his shirt.
That's his thing.
His merch is 6'7". If you look at his merch, all of his merch says 6'7".
That's gross.
He-
That's disgusting. That's
He's only
Why?
20.
He's 20.
He's young as hell.
Okay, that makes sense. Never mind. That,
he's
the
just a
anger, the
baby.
anger dissipated.
I think he started in NXT at 18.
Okay, hey, good for him.
Yeah, no,
That's awesome.
And he's athletic as hell. Hopefully he doesn't burn out quick. They need to change his gimmick. I don't like the bouncy thing. I know people do, but I don't.
Confirmation, he was born in 2004. He's 22.
That's because that's the interesting fact. He wants to beat Randy Orton's youngest World Heavyweight Championship thing because he was born the year that Randy Orton won the World Heavyweight Championship.
That's gross.
Randy Orton needs to be his childhood hero.
It's his little brother. Other matches that happened on Monday Night Raw, the World Heavyweight Championship #1 Contenders Tournament continued, where Rey Fenix defeated El Fiscal. It's got to be like Fiscali or something, right? It can't be
El Fiscal.
It's not like fiscal, as
No,
in
not
your
like
fiscal
year. He's not collecting the taxes. Come on, Dace.
But I do think the finals are going to be Rey versus Penta.
It has to be.
Yeah.
They're
Rey Mysterio or Rey Fenix?
Rey Fenix.
Okay, I just wanted to.
and then
clear
it's
that
going to be Penta versus Roman, and I don't know how they don't squash Penta.
They're
against Roman.
already having Penta cut promos on him. When I come and face you, dude, there's still a tournament going on. I know you won the first match, but calm down. Sol Roca defeated Lyra Valkyria. I like Sol. I think she's really good. I like Lyra as well, but
Dace.
what? Did I mess up a name again?
You got the names right.
Okay. I like Sol.
Can we just... Lyra is literally... Mom, can we get Nikki Cross? No, we have Nikki Cross at home.
You're not... I like Nikki when she was Nikki ASH. But I like the Hurricane and Rosie. That was my favorite gimmick in high school.
I'm gonna throw
You get mad. I had so...
Damn, I was in elementary school at that point.
Shush your face. Who? Nikki? Oh, no. She reminds me of playing the game Jet Moto. Yeah.
his face.
Because
know that.
She comes out to that surfer music, and I just feels she's the Mountain Dew driver from Jet Moto.
That brought back so many memories.
Exactly.
Okay.
She's like a
I'm in.
wave of nostalgia
I'm
every
in.
time she comes out.
I'm with Dace.
I don't like Lyra anymore because she doesn't get the crowd to sound like birds.
But I don't know how much you know about Soul.
I don't.
So Soul used to be a stunt double before she went to WWE.
For who? Just
I have no idea.
in Hollywood,
That was her job.
Oh,
She
that's
was a
awesome.
stunt double. And so she got tired of doing the stunt double stuff and was like, hey, I think I could do wrestling. And they put her in the performance center, and she joined in NXT. And now if she could just not mess up or botch her finisher, it's a beautiful finisher.
That is highlighted way more on Raw than it was in NXT. But I like her. Again, it's just a wave of nostalgia when her music hits. In the other part of the tournament, Dragon Lee defeated El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. So I gave him a little bit of Spanish and German in that name.
Why is his name so long?
It's what they do in Mexico. I don't even know how to explain it, but that's what they do.
Wait, is that like his actual name or is that a persona?
It's his persona. I think
no, I
isn't
was just-
Iho is like his son
Because like I know there was a
or
point-
nephew?
Isn't that Nino?
Oh, it might be
Nino?
Miho. I don't know. It's the blank of something, Dr. Wagner Jr. The Wagner's going to be German every time I say it.
It's Wagner.
It's Wagner.
Wagner.
It's Wagner.
I went
From
full,
Jersey.
Full American.
Wagner. In a really, really good match that I should have watched and paid attention to, Chad Gable defeated Rey Mysterio in an Intercontinental Championship match. It's really good.
I'm gonna shout it every time he's in a match. Whatever show Chad Gable is on, he's going to steal.
He's this generation's Kurt Angle,
He is Angle 2.0.
just without the perks. Hey, he might do him. You don't know. We don't know his personal life.
Wait, can I just ask a quick question?
Yeah.
I thought, isn't Rey Mysterio in the WWE Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Why is he still wrestling?
He didn't want to stop wrestling. They just put him in the Hall of Fame. I think I think it was the year Batista was supposed to go in, and Batista turned it down or couldn't make it for that year, so they just pivoted to Ray. Edge is a Hall of Famer. He
Hey,
was
if it
still
makes you
wrestling.
Feel better. Ray is also the AAA general manager.
He does it all. Man needs
Good
a
for him.
paycheck.
They literally had this match because Ray was talking in a backstage segment, and he walked past Gable, and Gable was like, "Yeah, man, you're the best luchador," and Ray was like, "I still got it. Let's do it. I'll talk to your general manager."
Is that himself?
Who said it
Shut up,
wasn't?
Frank.
Frank.
Frank, are you drunk? Is that what's happening here?
Two key things that happened that weren't matches on Monday Night Raw was Braun Breaker versus Obafemi was set for Sunday night's main event, September 6th. I know you're a big Oba fan now.
Yeah.
Who's the future, Paul?
It was perfect. I was like, I could get behind this. I was like, I don't like Braun Breaker. I don't like his face.
That's,
So,
a,
like, I'm
that's a
cool-
Steiner face, though.
If Oba breaks it, I'm in.
Sorry, side note, I apologize. We'll get right back to that. Did anybody see the fact that Steiner's son on the
Yes,
on the Orioles?
yes.
I mean, Orioles.
No,
on
New
New
Orleans Saints.
just suplexed the shit out of
Yes.
the Cowboy. Go Birds, by
Thank
the
God,
way,
go
dickhead.
Birds. Yeah. I loved it. I loved it. I'm
him in
a Steiner fan now.
He's not gonna be a good NFL player. So just put his ass in wrestling.
Oh,
now.
he's the new Lesnar. He's this generation's Lesnar. He's just going to hurt football players, then have to
Good.
come over.
Hurt all the Cowboys you can. I don't care. I'll say it.
Go Birds.
Dickhead.
Stuck between this. I'm excited for that match. I thought it was really quick. I hope they do a series of 3 or more. Like, I don't want this to be a one and done. I don't want any, like, they're doing so many matches. I don't want to be one and done because they just get into a habit of doing that lately.
I just don't know what they're gonna do with this. I feel like they're ruining him though. They're making him seem like the jealous girl, like the jealous ex-girlfriend. Like,
Oh, he is.
oh, the attention's not on me, Paul.
This is
Paul!
punishment for looking so miserable as a
Dude,
tag
I
team
hate
champion.
it.
Yeah.
Breaker. They're making him a jealous bitch, and it's annoying.
Well, he looks like a bitch.
Yeah, but the dude killed everybody for 2.5 years, and all of a sudden you're like, no, now I'm a bitch. Beat me up. Like, the dude.
Who's the future, Paul?
Who's the future, Paul?
Oh, I want that as a shirt.
Everybody keeps clipping that with when Kofi.
We can make a
lost,
shirt.
When Kofi lost the Jamaican accent with Triple H. He's like, wait a
Yeah.
second. Everybody keeps
Aren't you
merging them.
supposed to be Jamaican?
Well, we're gonna obviously be talking about that a lot coming up, since that's probably the main event of Sunday night's main event, especially since they're putting Roman in Mexico City. I think the day after, and then all of a sudden they're gonna put Punk on the Saturday show that's going up against AEW. Who knows?
We talk about what happened next
Yes. So
because like it seems stupid.
the next thing is Solo Sikoa was delivered to Roman Reigns. Roman went full bad guy, and decided like, hey, you don't deserve it, but you're gonna like.
Why are you looking at me in the eye, brother?
If it was Macho Man, the eyes would be going all kinds of different directions. LA Knight comes out. It's a whole smosh. Jacob Fatu was beating up Solo Sikoa. Roman stopped him, and then Jacob just stood in the corner. I don't know what they're doing
Yeah,
here.
it sounds like he looked like
It's
a
a
rabid
mess.
dog.
It's a mess. Like, they're trying to contain the werewolf, and the werewolf's going to eventually bite Roman Reigns. Do you think they're still setting up for Jacob versus Roman at WrestleMania? Like that's going to be the ultimate payoff?
I mean, first off, I wanted Solo out of there. It seemed like he doesn't look like he fits that bloodline. Yeah, like he doesn't like the family. So like, why do you keep trying to bring him back into it?
He, oddly enough, was the Jacob before they disbanded after the whole finish the story thing.
Oh, so you mean the dude who was kept like a dog didn't want to be a dog anymore?
Pew!
Yeah, but they actually used Solo as like an enforcer. Like Solo, when the Usos fucked up, Solo was the one that saved everything. And then all of a sudden they were just like, all right, Solo's losing to everybody. Hey, let's bring in John Cena at Mania and just make John Cena make Solo look like a bitch. Like,
Yeah, which is a shame because Cena put him over at SummerSlam the year before.
yeah.
I don't know what they're doing because like right now there's like 4 people challenging Roman for the title. it's like
There's a Samoans about.
there is. There's that. So you also have LA Knight in the middle of all this. Clearly they're trying to put like the Jacob thing back out there. They've got Solo who's being Solo, and then you have this tournament going on as all this is happening. So why am I going to care about Penta versus Roman when you're clearly building the next thing? Like that's just. You should have just waited on the Bloodline thing. Like, just you kept LA Knight out of it. Like, I loved LA Knight's promo, but him interjecting himself and then still showing up week after week, you're ruining this whole tournament they're doing.
I mean, unless they're setting up for Survivor Series in November. That's literally what
War Games?
Yeah, that's the only thing. Unless they're doing another Samoan War Games. Like,
What is that?
So,
You don't know War Games? So War Games is a double cage, double ring.
You
and
mean a
it's
cage like they didn't use the last time I saw a cage match?
Yeah, they don't
Yes.
really use it that much
yeah,
either.
Yeah, yeah.
But like once you go in, it's like a gauntlet as well.
But
Like
you can't go anywhere. You're in the cage. It makes it cool.
so, I got a question for you before we go into more of the War Games. Do you miss the traditional Survivor Series match?
Yes. Like, I go back to it all the time. The Team Cena versus Team Authority is still the best Survivor Series, like, match that they've had. And that standard, like, 5-man elimination style, like, keep it outside of a cage, let interference happen, like
I loved when it was like Team Austin versus Team Bischoff, Team WWE versus whatever WCW was supposed to be. But like I miss that aspect of it because that was Survivor Series, and now you've adopted this WCW idea, and it's weird coming from the guy Triple H who said you shouldn't have a pay-per-view called Hell in a Cell because it takes away from the mystique of Hell in a Cell. Wouldn't doing War Games every November take away from the mystique of War Games? Like, you clearly, the women's one, you just shoehorn in there every time because you have to have 2. And even to the point with the men's, how many times are you going to make people fight the Samoans? There's only a certain amount of combinations you can do to face the Samoans.
Like, that's the one thing that I do always hate on AEW for is there's too many factions. But, like, they're a perfect company for War Games. Like, you can have multiple War Games in a night between different factions where it's just like, all right, 2025, Samoans versus Samoans. 2026, Samoans versus LA Knight, Solo, Royce Keys, and, send us 2 from the back, please.
Well, yeah, that's
Stephen Amell coming in.
That was my biggest beef with LA Knight all this year. It's just him versus the Samoans, and whoever decides, like, this week is on LA's team.
It feels racist.
It is a little bit, but they backed themselves in the corner by having a half roster Samoan dynasty. There's no other dynasty in there, and any type of faction they may have had at some point. Hell, you think about the other faction is the MFTs, which are still Samoans.
The same family!
Same family, just Haku running that one.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say you got to break. Then if they want to shift it up, they have to break up the bloodline.
Or you just keep them together. Like,
no,
stop
like-
breaking half of them off and then half of
Well,
them.
no, not all, no half. You get rid of the entire bloodline itself. You make them all individual, and then they all join up another way with somebody else. Like, you don't make Roman the leader anymore.
Well, you also had the Vision that you dropped the ball on, which I know injuries plagued that, but like you still technically have a 4-man Vision. It's what, Bronson, Paul, and Theory?
And you have Bronson's coming back
And
relatively
Bronson
soon,
looks
and he looks
amazing. Like, I'm hoping he gets involved at Sunday night's main event, which extends it, and then also sets up Oba versus Bronson. Like, Bronson looks like a beast. Bronson Reed. You probably haven't seen him yet.
You'll love him when he comes.
Is he big and bearded?
Pause. Sorry.
Yes, and Australian. But he used to be really big. He's got like Bray Wyatt's build now.
Yeah. So
That's why, I'm trying to I think I may have seen him, but
he does the tsunami off the top ropes. You might if you ever saw the guy that every week he would steal Roman's shoes and wear them around his neck, his shoe falala.
I did not see that.
Yeah, he was a tribal thief for the longest time.
That's awesome. That's a great name.
It was because he stole Roman's shoes. But you were building that and then let it go, and
that is a big boy.
But he doesn't look like that anymore.
No,
he's
now
now
he's
jacked.
A bunch of weight.
Oh yeah, like his waist size. He's buying smaller jeans. He's wearing skinny jeans now.
Good for him.
No leg day.
But I don't like the fact that you're heading towards War Games, where it's clearly gonna be Roman's bloodline, with maybe a forced Solo. I still think Solo's gonna turn on LA at some point. It's just I don't want to see it anymore. Any additional thoughts of Raw before we move into the rest of the week? Where everybody's gonna fall off.
I'm good. My bad.
So on Tuesday night, NXT. It saw EK Prosper defeat the Tristan Angels, Romeo Moreno, and La Parca, the AAA Cruiserweight Championship Fatal 4-Way #1 Contenders match. So Prosper is the #1 contender to the Cruiserweight. Didn't know they were still doing a Cruiserweight. Natalia Neidhart, who now just goes by Natty, defeated Thea Hale. Speed champion Lexis King defeated Lucian Price. Tony D'Angelo, Cruz Montana, and Grayson Wallen came out and said they wanted Zilla Fatu.
Very good promo, by the way, if you didn't see it. Super good promo.
Grayson Waller's on fire right now. There was a live event where Punk showed up, and they caught a backstage camera, which I'm assuming was planted. Where he's
ever planted.
Yeah, well, where he basically told Punk, you need to call him because it's his house when you come to NXT.
Oh, yeah. He basically was like, hey, when you come to my neighborhood, you check in with me before you come.
I'm liking Grayson Waller right now.
Also, side note, one last callback, but KO saying about how younger roster doesn't like CM Punk, and then, oh my God, it's going to kill me, the kid's name. The Rook, Mason Rook. Mason Rook posted a photo of the entire NXT roster laying in the ring with CM Punk, and it was something like the King's here or something like that. So I can't wait for the next Raw for Punk to bring something up about that, about how young generation doesn't like him.
You're just all laying in the ring with them.
Very sweaty in their uniform.
He also let
leotards.
That female man beast powerbomb him. There's his female Brock Lesnar down there.
Jax?
No. She has no neck. It's weird looking.
We did it last week, so I feel like we have to do it this week. So her name is Bailey.
Oh yeah.
So have you ever seen? Here you go. You can.
Wait, the Bailey that I know or
no. And that's the only reason I remember that name now is because I was like, oh.
So if I'm just saying that now, if there's ever an autograph signing with her here, I can't come after this next statement. But if you've ever watched the movie Scary Stories That's Tell in the Dark,
I have.
She looks like the girl that gets the kid in the red elevator scene.
At the hospital thing?
Yes.
Oh, no.
I don't know what her body is, but she has a Brock Lesnar body.
So Pink Grimace?
Yes.
Yeah. She powerbombed CM Punk. So that's given back to the youth. Anyway, other NXT matches. Jackson Drake defeated Silo Hill. And then lastly, Zilla Fatu signed his NXT contract. And also they announced that he will be in a fatal four-way with Tony D'Angelo, Cruz Montana, and Grayson Waller for the fatal four-way of the NXT match at NXT Heatwave. So we'll be talking about that at the end of the month. That was NXT. Who's ready to go?
Is that another Bloodline family member, Fatu?
Yes.
Is that oh my God.
Yeah.
Was that the new one? Is that the new one that was coming up?
We talked about last week, yeah.
Got it.
This one is a nutcase. So he might
So Solo and Jacob and all the other ones that act like dogs.
No, he might come to work one day and be upset and just punch a ref in the face.
Wait, so legit nuts?
No, he's nuts. He
nice.
Just,
Ooh, okay.
one of the promos they just cut on him. It's nice to see you in NXT because you're off of house arrest.
That's also a problem with these Samoans. Most of them can't go to Canada.
What's wrong with Canada?
Well, a lot of them got DUIs and are angry people outside of it. They don't let those type of people in
that's
Canada.
sports. That's the NFL. What are
They
you
don't
talking
let.
about?
Well, that's why there's no Canadian NFL team.
Yes, there is.
Who?
There's a Canadian football league.
No, that's their own league. But there's
Yeah,
not
but they
like
stay
the
over
NFL's
there.
Toronto Raptors.
I thought Canada was nice.
They are. They don't want the mean ones in
yeah.
there. They do everything they can to keep them out.
They have Ryan Reynolds.
7 years
Yeah.
you have to be DUI free before you can go to Canada.
Yep. It's rough. AEW Dynamite. So there was a match between Will Ospreay, Hinara, and Francisco Akira. They defeated Brian Cage, Rocky Romero, and Lance Archer, which I believe is the members of the Don Callis family.
So my thing with that match, I just don't like the ending. There was a part where like Rocky was gonna go jump out of the ring and then just decided to knee slide at the end, and then Ospreay wound up elbowing him in the back of the head as his finisher, and it was over. It was just like it was a super.
Sounds like a dud.
Like he almost looked like a soccer player, like when they slide on their knees. And he just
You
decided.
mean 90% of them who like try to slide on their knees and then they
Flopper.
bounce
like,
off and slam their face
like
in the
a goal,
ground?
when they score a goal and they try to slide. Yeah, so like he did that, and then Ospreay hit him in the back of the head, and it was over. It's like, okay, all right, that was a weird ending.
He's a flopper. Maya World, who's the champion of the TBS Women's Championship, defeated Persephone, Hikura Shida, and Chris Statlander in a fatal four-way match. Well, I don't think they can call it a fatal four-way match. Thank you for I said their names.
When you say names right, you get claps.
I only know Persephone because I did Shakespeare. John Moxley, the Continental Champion, also in the Continental Challenge Cup quarterfinal, beat Jay White in a submission match. Boom. Nigel McGuinness defeated Hachiro, in the Continental Challenge Cup quarterfinal match, also by submission, so they didn't talk to each other before they went out there. And then lastly, there was a fantastic trios match. Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks defeated Mark Davis, El Colon. I feel like that's supposed to be El Colon. And Jake Doyle. There's no way it's CLON. Is that a real name? There's no way. Did they hire a typo? There's no way there's guys' names. The Clon. In
Why
Spanish.
not?
What is Clon something in Spanish? I'm not getting it.
I don't know.
I just feel like Cologne is a famous Puerto Rico. CLON. It could just be. I think it just might be a typo. I
It'd be
hope
really
it's a
nice if
typo.
our producer like used Google
But
while
here's the
back there to like figure these things out.
I got this off AEW's site. So did AEW? It's probably his real name. Anyway, any thoughts on AE Dynamite?
AE Dynamite.
There's no wrestling.
So I know you guys. I know you hate the bruv guy.
Bruv.
So they did a sit down prior to obviously Sunday coming up. So they did their sit down where they went back and forth. Kenny mentioned Ospreay's mom. They got into a little tiff. End of the night, post show. Kenny's in the ring, calls for security to come out and get Ospreay out. Ospreay gets restrained by by Kenny's security. Gets kneed in the face, and then gets one wing angeled through a table. So the ending was kind of dope.
So you're an Ospreay fan. Are you excited for this match?
So like I have told you, and we're gonna eventually get on. I was pointing at you. You in the green.
Yeah, bruv.
Come on, bro.
I'm gonna make you guys dabble into some of the Wrestle Kingdom matches.
Which I'm fine with.
Okay, so I got a question. Should I watch the AEW All In first and then go watch that? Because I don't want to watch that and then be disappointed by AEW All In.
Yeah,
Because it's also 10 years ago.
Yeah, I would. I mean, you could go back and you can watch. I'll get you some of the AEW pay-per-views, but you could Ospreay's matches. Like, Ospreay is a very good wrestler. Like I said, I know his English bruv stuff drives you insane, but
It's a British thing for me, I think.
The two of them come from New Japan, and New Japan is very good with their storylines and theatrics, where New Japan wasn't fighting every week, they were fighting monthly, so they were setting up these theatric vignettes. I said vignettes, you're rubbing off on
You're
me.
welcome. My English is atrocious.
But they were setting up these theatrical lead-ups to matches to keep people entertained for the pay-per-views. But then they get to the pay-per-view, and each match is an hour long, where in WWE it's sometimes your pay-per-views are, like we complained about, that 2-hour pay-per-view. winds up
did?
being 8 hours.
I do.
Oh, okay.
I did too.
Because you pay for these things for like $500 a ticket, and you like the pay-per-view's over. Like the combined time of SummerSlam that we went to in 2025 was only 6 hours, 7 hours. It wasn't much. It took me longer to drive back and forth than it did to actually sit there and enjoy the event.
Like SummerSlam, if you think about it, like I'm blanking on it, but ESPN, I think we're paying $30 a month for it. You're paying $30 a month for it, and you're getting 2 hours of 2.5 hours of an event, so 5 hours. AEW offers $30 for the one pay-per-view, and it winds up being 8.5 hours long. So it's like, unfortunately, they're an all-day thing, but like they are better quality wrestling matches.
They usually,
on the higher end side, not on like their mid cards. Like their main events, I would say are better than.
When they don't add bells and whistles to it.
What's up?
Is it Klon? When they don't add stupid things to it, like I got to be honest with you, I don't like most of John Moxley stuff because they'll put like a bed of nails and things like that. I don't care if
You don't like a bed of nails?
they just like didn't they stick like a whole thing
Hey,
of spikes?
you're making fun of where I made my money
No,
in
that's
2013.
I'm not making fun of
That
it. I'm
is
saying it's
prime
not my cup of
CZW.
tea. But when you put that in the middle, like that's the main event. When you have a guy like you'd have Will Ospreay on the card wrestling like a Daniel Bryan, and it's like or Bryan Danielson, but like you have these great technical wrestlers within your company, and then you force them to like John Moxley's not a bad wrestler. He's just it feels like he's rebelling against WWE of like, well, they wouldn't let me do any of this, so I'm going to do it every single time now.
I mean, like I said, he did it for years in
Mm-hmm.
CZW. I feel like it's just like back to my bread and butter. I know this is what I'm good at. I know people like this.
But he's a good like I liked his I know he probably doesn't like Dean Ambrose, but I liked the storytelling and the quirkiness that he did without having to like bleed every single he's a bad McFoley. Anyway, we're going to go into and the last thing we have for AEW Dynamite is Tommaso Ciampa will be here Sunday 1 to 3 at Adventureland store. Get your tickets today. Link in the bio. You can actually
I've heard it 14 times.
you can actually get tickets day of as well. So they'll have a ticket table out here. Come out, $40 base ticket. You get an autographed item and a photo with them. So come hang out 1 to 3 Sunday here at Adventureland Store in the Gloucester County Premium Outlets. Lastly, something new to our show that we've never done before because you're usually recording during this. TNA Impact. Total nonstop action. Not tits and ass, Jarrett.
And that's why I've never seen it, because I was lied to from the beginning.
So this is the AA Reading League that we were talking about earlier. They were a competitor to WWE briefly. There's a whole history we could give you about TNA.
For 12 minutes,
Yeah.
they were a competitor.
Sounds about right.
But they had matches. They go every Thursday, and they're actually working with NXT lately. So some of the wrestlers in TNA are from NXT and vice versa. Rich Swann defeated Mr. Elegance. Jada Stone defeated Heather by Elegance in a Knockouts TV tournament semifinal.
A lot of elegance.
I think Mr. Elegance must be married to Heather. That's the chick. She used to be in WWE as Dana, I think.
Okay.
If you saw her, you would remember her.
I mean, this is why we record on Thursdays. I'm just
yeah, you're not wrong. Brian Myers, one of the Edgeheads, defeated Fabian Aichner. John Skyler versus Jason Hotch to a no contest. Order 4 interfered. Harley Hudson defeated Alicia Edwards. And the main event was the Hardy Boys, Elijah,
I know
which
them.
Elijah was Elias, yeah. And Moose, he was the dude that came out with the guitar and says, "Who wants to walk with Elias?" I'm
and
sure
now-
you've seen him.
If you're on TikTok, he shares Bible verses on TikTok all day.
Well, I
That's his day
am not a
job.
follower of God, so I don't think
I'm just
I've
saying,
seen
No,
he'll just show up. If you're on wrestling TikTok, you'll be scrolling and it'll be like,
Did you?
John 13:6. I
Did
don't
you
know
s-
if that's a Bible verse, so I apologize.
That is.
Well, John 3:16 or something. I don't know.
Austin 3:16.
Did you see John Cena's last match?
I did.
He shoehorned himself in for a handshake when Cena was greeting people at ringside. He wasn't supposed to be one of the handshakes, but he got his hand in there.
For him.
They defeated the Nemeths. Dolph Ziggler was who he was in WWE, and his younger brother who hates everybody. AJ Francis, or Flop Dollar, and Frankie Kazarian.
I forgot about Frankie Kazarian. I know more people in TNA than
I knew their whole main event in the
So,
8-man tag.
I knew Swan.
That's not an 8-man tag. Oh, that is an 8-man tag. The Nemeths and the Hardys. I know Rich Swann. He was their part of their cruiserweight
I was
division.
going to say the only one I don't know in the main event is AJ Francis. But
Oh, it's Flop Dollar. Flop Dollar or
Oh.
Top Dollar. He was Top
Top
Dollar,
Dollar.
but he was very bad at clearing the rope. You know Brian Myers. He was Edgehead. That was Zack Ryder's partner. I know you know Heather by Elegance if you saw her. I don't remember what her WWE name
you
was.
said Dana. I don't remember.
I think it was Dana.
Dana Brooks?
Yes.
Oh my
yes, that's
God.
who it is.
We're all learning stuff here today.
And Rich
Listen, we
Swann.
record on Thursdays. I don't have to watch
we-
TNA.
You will hear TNA once a month when we're live here on a Friday. But yeah, that was TNA Impact, and that was wrestling for the week. Any thoughts rolling into SmackDown tonight? Any thoughts of the feuds coming up? Anything you're excited for besides Tommaso Ciampa here at Adventureland Store Sunday from 1 to 3? I should sell cars.
Maseratis.
Maseratis or Mercedes.
Who's here this weekend?
Tommaso Ciampa here, 1 to 3 at Adventureland Store in the Gloucester County Premium Outlets.
You might get him confused with Triple H.
Yeah, 100%. So you might meet Triple H. No, you're not. You're meeting Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah.
Unless
Better.
you're R-Truth. Anything, what storyline you guys excited for?
Oba. That's where
Oba
I'm at
Braun.
right now. Yeah, I'm into that, and also I want to see the bloodline fail. It's probably not going to, but I want to see it fail. I think that would be my Super Bowl for wrestling right now, is watching that. Because
It's going to fail in Saudi Arabia next April.
I don't like Roman Reigns. I don't enjoy his shtick.
By not liking him, will you stick around to watch? Well, you're going to have to because you're doing this show. But if you weren't doing this show, would you stick around to see his getting beat at WrestleMania? Because that's where it's
Yes.
going.
Yes.
Okay. He's going to be champion to WrestleMania.
Which is fine, but it seems it's annoying when I watch football and it's the same team winning over and over and over again. So I can only imagine if it's WWE and you keep, shut up, producer. I don't want to.
She's a Steelers fan. That's
Man,
why
he
she had to
really-
that's how I
God.
should chop it.
If he
type it.
doesn't like Roman, he really would have hated 2 years ago. Just starting the show 2
Oh.
years ago. And
When he had the title and then just didn't show up.
yeah, and
Yeah.
then
I'm definitely an underdog rooter. I like the underdog.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah.
makes a better story. If this was what this company is about, is making stories, then why are you keeping the same person there longer than more than 2 years? Why is the main star longer there than 2 years? It shouldn't be.
But you hate him, right? You need a villain, and it's gonna
Wasn't
whoever
he
gets
the
over him.
babyface?
They were slowly
now-
turning him.
well, I
Doesn't
can't.
everybody love him? I literally watch the shows when everybody just goes.
That's just because humans are like sheep.
I really can't ask you this question.
Yes,
but-
you can. Ask me the question.
Okay. So 2 years ago, who was the guy that goes over on instead of him? They didn't have anybody. Seth was hurt. Finn was hurt.
Punk
it
was
was
hurt.
just him.
Well, you.
And then I'm not saying it was
No, I
him
don't-
like he
'cause
didn't
I-
deserve it, but it was just him that was a top talent that they could use day in and day out. Granted, he didn't appear day in and day out, but he was the draw. They didn't have another draw because Brock didn't want to stay around. Brock was like, "I'm coming in."
Didn't he have
I'm
a
going.
legal case?
There's that.
Prior to that,
But also, Cena wasn't officially retired either, so he wasn't around to
And then you had,
carry that ball
I know
either.
you had The Rock coming back and calling himself the big boss or whatever his stupid nickname
the
was.
final
Oh,
boss.
final boss, even dumber.
He's not coming back.
Good. 'Cause,
Oh, actually, Moana bombed. He might come back.
no,
He might.
Don't wish that upon us.
I'm just saying.
No.
War
We have enough
games.
Samoans.
He'll come out and just do this at the end with his thumb across his throat and then disappear for 9 months.
but isn't that when you bring in the new talent, the fresh talent, the ones who are making a splash somewhere else?
Yeah.
I don't care if it's not he's not the big talent.